Shalom. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that taught us His word. Basically, I just want to do a quick video on how the earth is also in mourning. Scripture, Proverbs 29, says, "When the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn." And that also applies, to the earth and to the animals. From whales beaching themselves, and birds dropping dead in the sky. And I just came across this article. This is just one little example of this devil, Esau, destroying this earth. It's from Newsweek.com. It's entitled, "Experts Want Japan to Push 1,000,000 Tons of Radioactive Water into the Pacific Ocean." And this was dated November 25th, 2017, the date of this article. Because a few years back, you had that Fukushima power plant. That tsunami hit it and it caused a meltdown, which poured millions tons of radioactive, water and materials into the Pacific Ocean, causing a ton of damage, causing radioactive fish, polluted fish, water messed up. The same thing happens with these oil tankers. These big oil tankers. Something will happen with the ship. Get in a wreck or something. It'll spill millions of gallons of oil. Just like that oil spilled down in the Gulf of Mexico. Man, that oil's still down there. The Exxon Mobil oil spill that took place, in the 80s, early 90s, whenever it was. And I think there's another one. But all that oil that's spilling into these oceans, polluting the waters, killing the marine life. It also applies to, the food that's being served here. There's a lot of unclean foods and, foods that we're not supposed to be eating coming out of the ocean because they have their purpose. Like the catfish and the shrimp. They have their purpose. You're not supposed to consume those. Those help to, clean the water, clean the fish, clean the ocean floors. That's their job. But yeah, getting back to this article, it's called "Experts Want Japan to Push 1,000,000 Tons of Radioactive Water into the Pacific Ocean." Japan has still not come to a consensus on what to do with 1,000,000 tons of nuclear water 6 years after their primary nuclear power plant in Fukushima was rocked by a tsunami. The water stored in 900 large, dense, packed tanks on site could spill if another major disaster should strike. The government has been urged by experts to gradually release the water into the Pacific Ocean, as all the radioactive elements of the water, except tritium, which has been said to be safe in small amounts, have been removed through treatment. But if the tank breaks, the contents may not be able to be controlled. So yeah, that's advice given to Japan to release the water, radioactive elements. And they say that all the elements has been removed, but this devil is a liar. So that's why you have these whales and these dolphins beaching themselves and all that, because of this. So yeah, even the earth is in mourning right now. Wildlife, trees. The first article I want to get is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, 4 through 8. This chapter is about Esau. And thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest, and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feather has come upon us. So yeah, once Esau is taken down, the devil's taken down, even the trees are going to rejoice. The earth is going to be at rest again. Because it says no feather has come up against us. It's talking about the lumberjacks and all these people that cut down the trees. That's one thing he loves to do is cut down all these trees, man. You're not supposed to cut down all these trees like he's been doing. As humans, we work with the plant life. They give us our oxygen. We give them C2O. For them to breathe. Like we breathe in oxygen, we exhale, C2O, carbon dioxide, and the plants take in the carbon dioxide and they release oxygen. So it's all just part of that circle of life. You're not supposed to be cutting down all these trees in mass numbers. But yeah, man, even the trees are going to rejoice. The animals are going to be rejoicing, when the devil's taken down. Next scripture is 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, or chapter 11, verse 42 through 6. For thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable, thou hast loved liars, and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and hast cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm. Therefore is thy wrongful dealing come up against the highest, and thy pride unto the Almighty. Talking about Esau. The highest also hath looked upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled. And therefore appear no more, thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings, nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious heads, for thy hurtful claws, nor all thy vain body. Yeah, that eagle represents Rome. Simplistic breakdown of this. This talking about Esau. This whole chapter is a very deep chapter. It goes into a lot of stuff, but a simplistic version is it's talking about Esau. That all the earth may be refreshed. Refreshed. And may return, being delivered from thy violence, and that she may hope for the judgment and mercy of him that made her. Yeah, so even the earth, the earth has its own spirit. Even the earth is looking for, this white man, this Edomites to go down, so that it can be refreshed. Yeah. The fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon saying, thou art laid down, no feathers come up against us. So yeah, man, the trees are going to rejoice in that day. So yeah, this devil, he wants to dump radioactive water willingly into the Pacific. These oil spills that take place all throughout the earth. So yeah, the earth is in mourning, but when this man goes down, we're all going to be rejoiceful of that. Yeah, I just came across this quick little article. Yeah, it says local fishermen are extremely hesitant to this solution because many consumers are still uncertain to eat fish caught off Fukushima. despite tests that say the fish is safe to eat. It's a forger of lies right there. Right? And, there's nothing but radioactive fish going on around that area. A lot of that radioactive material has been building, that radioactivity has been building off the Pacific coast out here in California. People will take their little, I forgot what it's called, this little device that measures, radioactivity, and they would actually measure, that little device, it would go off, it would start pinging, and, it was detecting high amounts of radioactivity off, the California beaches, caused from that meltdown. So yeah, of course the fish is, polluted. The fishermen don't even want to, they're extremely hesitant to that solution, but the devil's gonna do what the devil's gonna do. But yeah, I just wanted to share that little article that I came across, and how the earth, is in mourning. But we hope for a better day. That better day will come. When this devil's taken out of power, the righteous are in authority. The people are going to rejoice. The earth is going to rejoice again. But with that, shalom.